Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some more Christmas DIY. So let's go ahead and get started. And I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. For this project, I'm going to take the IOD trimmings mold and we're going to make some very unique candy canes. For this project, I'm going to be using resin instead of air dry clay. For this resin, you want to mix equal parts A and B. So I just use some clear cups and I put them in two different cups and then mix them together. This resin does have a quick dry time. So once it's all mixed, you want to start pouring it. So you're just going to pour it into your mold. And this resin is available on my website along with the IOD trimmings mold. Now I'm using the trimmings mold too. However, IOD does have two other trimmings molds that would also work for this project. With this resin, you're going to know it's fully dry when it turns white. You have about 10 minutes before it cures up and probably about 30 minutes before it is totally hardened. So what I want to do is I want to remove it before it is totally hard. So I got it white. Some of it's still a little bit clear, but we still are going to be able to take it out. Look at that. But it's not totally hardened, and we can bend it into a candy cane shape. So I have a thin mount and I'm going to pull my pieces out, and then actually this one, let's do it this way. That way all of them aren't going the same way. So you're going to kind of bend it to the shape you want, but they're not going to stay like that. They're going to try to stay straighten up. So you want to take some tape. I'm just using painter's tape and I'm going to force them into the shape that I want. Now it's not fully cured yet, so we have time to play with it, but you need to do this before it hardens up all of the way. So I'm just putting it in the candy cane shape and I'm going to tape it down and let it fully cure into this shape. I do think it's easier on the smaller molds. That's why I picked the 3 smaller ones on here, because it's a little bit easier to work with and bend. And if you check the IOD trimmings mold 1 and 3, I feel like they also have some really great options on those molds. The good thing is that the resin's still a little bit sticky, so it is kind of sticking to the thin mount where I want it to be, but the tape is going to permanently keep it in place while it dries. So you just want to keep pushing it down. It's movable. Also, you can make these with clay. The clay is movable, so that would also be super easy, but I want these to be really hard when they are done. That's why I decided to use resin, because the clay will dry hard, but it also could break. These are not going to break. All right, they have been drying for about an hour, so now I want to pull them up and see what they look like. Oh, it is the perfect candy cane shape. And actually this one is kind of like the candy cane pattern right here. This tape, oh, doesn't tape just put you in this bad mood? It does not want to come off you. It's like hot glue. Anyway, I think this is a great candy cane shape, but I don't know. I'm kind of loving the non-traditional candy cane patterns. I think it's, just an interesting, different look on a very traditional Christmas thing, like a candy cane. Okay, so that worked. That works. They're nice and hard. They're good. They're not going to be moving. Now I want to paint them, and I want to use some of my favorite Christmas fusion colors, Highlander, Manor green, and then also Victorian lace, which I've been using a lot for Christmas. And these are just so beautiful together. Highlander is just an absolutely beautiful, deep, dark red that I think is perfect for the holiday season. And I know the resin is already white, but it's a very bright white, and I like a little bit kind of warmer white. And if you watched my YouTube video last week, I used a lot of Victorian lace, and it just really pairs perfectly with my Christmas decor. And if you are looking for a very traditional deep Christmas green, then you are going to absolutely love Fusion's Manor Green. My pieces are dry, and now I want to embellish them with some Dixie Belle Gold Gilding Wax. I want to do something a little bit different on each one. So this one has some little flowers on it. I have the back of my paintbrush, and what I'm going to do is just add some gold gilding wax right to the center of the flowers. I love it. Just that little extra detail, that little extra bling makes all the difference. Now for this one, I think I just want to dry brush the entire piece. So this Stylemaster brush has been my go-to for dry brushing the gilding wax on. So I have it on my brush and I'm just going to go over very lightly the trimmings mode and then back the other way. And it's done. Look how pretty that looks. And then for the white one, I'm going in and I'm doing every other detail with the gold gilding wax. For the staging of these pieces, I think that I'm going to put them on my Christmas tree, but I think in the end, I'm actually going to put them on my Christmas presents. I think that would look so pretty just sitting on top of a Christmas present. So they'll each have their own little candy cane. But I don't know about y'all, but I have not purchased the first Christmas present yet. So I'm not there yet. But once the presents are purchased and actually wrapped, I think that these will look really cute on top of them. Y'all, let me know what y'all think. Update. I had so much fun making these. I made even more from the IOD trimmings mode 1 and 3. So let me show you what I got. So this one was Victorian lace and I just dry brushed on the gold. This was the Manor Green and I just dry brushed on the gold as well. Y'all, look at the floral. I'm loving the ones that are kind of untraditional candy cane, and this was the Highlander, and I just dry brushed on the gold gilding wax. This one, I just added the gold gilding wax to this little detail right here, as you can see. This one, I dry brushed on the gold gilding wax, but then I went in and added more to these little balls right here. I love this one so much. So it was a mode that was kind of a more leafy pattern right here, and it has some little balls. So I just went in with the gold gilding wax just on the balls. I don't know. This one might be my favorite. I really, really like how this one came out. And then this one is the Highlander, and I just put the gold in the little ball oval details right here. So if you have the IOD trimmings mode, you might want to try making some of these. They were tons of fun. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in and tell y'all happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a great holiday with y'all friends and family. We are actually spending the week in Louisiana, and because of that, I'm not going to have any major Black Friday sales. However, I have been having sales. I usually don't plan them ahead of time. I just do them at the last minute, like all the florals, the fall florals I had put on sale, and then I had that great 20% off IOD sale. And if you didn't know about any of that, it's probably because you are not on my email list. So I want to remind y'all to go and get on my email list. That way, when I do decide to have a sale, you will be the first to know about it, and I will put that in the description. Also wanted to take a minute to tell y'all about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is who I chose to host my e-commerce store, and when I started, my website only had one tab, the home decor section, and since starting my website, my business and website has grown exponentially, and Squarespace had everything that I needed to accommodate that growth. Squarespace is extremely user-friendly, so as I added more products, it was very easy for me to redesign and redo my website on my own. But if you do need help, Squarespace has an excellent help center as well as 24-hour customer service. And not only can you add physical products, but you can add digital downloads. You could add subscription-based products. Like I just started my Color of the Month Club, and Squarespace made that super easy. So whether you're big, small, or growing, Squarespace has everything you need to run your business. Y'all know that the new year is right around the corner. It is the time to make resolutions and our goals for the year. So if one of your goals is to expand your business and to start a website, blog, e-commerce store, y'all go check out squarespace.com/Julie's Designs and Signs and use code Julie's Designs and Signs to get 10% off. And I will have everything linked in the description below. Now let's get back to some Christmas DIYs because Thanksgiving is over. It's definitely time to start thinking about Christmas. This next project I saw on Pinterest and I wanted to see if I could recreate it, and I will leave a link to that account in the description. So I have a piece of cardboard, I have some drop cloth, I have a picture frame, and I have some moss. My nemesis. This stuff is so messy, but we're going to use it for this project. And actually, so this is the frame, but look at the back. Always look at the backs of your frames. This is what I want to use. I want all this beautiful age and patina to be shown. This is going to be the backer. I'm going to use a little bit of spray adhesive just to keep the drop cloth in place. And then I'm just going to hot glue the extra on my back just to secure it in place. And then so it's not too bulky on the edges, I'm just going to go in and cut off the excess. Y'all know how I love a good drop cloth background. And then I'm actually just going to hot glue my drop cloth background to the wood frame, and that should stay in place just fine. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this drop cloth with this. Beautiful. All right, now for the super duper messy part. Let me take some moss out of here. You could use the gray moss, but I thought the green would look better and more like a Christmas tree. This stuff is really does not want to come out. Come on, moss. Ren's in Louisiana right now, and she says, why are the trees melting? She's talking about the moss because they don't have this here in North Mississippi, but there's plenty of it in Louisiana. So she says that the trees are melting with all the moss coming out. Oh my gosh, look at this mess. Okay. All right, so now I need to kind of make a Christmas tree shape. This piece is, look, there's still a stick in there. They just really pulled this right off the tree. This frame is pretty small, so I actually need a lot less moss than I thought I needed. Okay, I think that's going to be a good size. Let me clean up this mess a little bit. Y'all please remind me of this project if I say I ever want to work with moss again. I ended up having to get a lint roller because even the vacuum cleaner couldn't get it all. I don't know what's worse, glitter or moss. What y'all think? Okay, let's take our little messy moss tree, and I think I'm just going to start kind of gluing it in place. I did not read any directions on how to do this. I just saw a picture and was like, huh, that's cute. I'm going to make that. So even though since we've moved to this house, I lean towards a lot of white and gold, I also do really enjoy a very rustic Christmas as well. What is y'all personal preference for Christmas, or has it changed throughout the years? I feel like mine has changed from rustic and primitive to a little more traditional and white and gold. I want to make some ornaments for this, but I also want my little tiny ornaments to look natural and kind of organic as well. So I have some IOD air dry clay, and I'm just going to roll it up into balls. And kind of my hope is that it's going to crack a little bit, but you can see it's very matte and just kind of has a natural look. So I'm going to roll up a bunch of these balls, and then I'm just going to hot glue them into my little messy moss tree. I want to kind of stick them in and let the moss kind of cover them a little bit like they're inside the tree. Best part about this project is all of this I just had in my stash. I've just been waiting for the perfect project for this frame, and I think this is it. It just goes with the natural look of the moss. Okay, I think that's good, but I have a few extra if I feel like I need to add it in. I'm going to finish off the tree with some embellishments. This is actually a stick that was stuck in the moss, and I'm going to use that for my trunk at the bottom. And then this is a little rusty star. You might remember this from the wooden Christmas trees that I made. So I think this rusty star is going to be a perfect addition to the top, y'all. I feel like I need one right here. I feel like this turned out better than I thought. It didn't start off good with the moss mess, but I'm loving this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I want to show y'all some new Christmas artwork that I just put on the website, especially these two pieces, because y'all, it is LED artwork. How cute is that, y'all? The truck headlights light up. I love these. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Also, this one is not LED, but it is so beautiful. It actually looks like it lights up. And the $14.99 price point, this makes a great Christmas gift option. The next two prints I'm going to show y'all is also $14.99. I absolutely love this small Christmas canvas, and who does not like a sheep? So if you like any of this artwork, I will leave it linked in the description below. Everything is on my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. Check it out. Lots of Christmas gift options. All right, guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope y'all are inspired. I hope y'all are excited to go and create your own Christmas DIYs. Please leave a comment below and let me know what was your favorite project that I created in today's video. And y'all don't forget to go check out squarespace.com/juliesdesignsandsigns if you are interested in starting your own website. And they are also giving my viewers 10% off, and I will have everything linked in the description below. And make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are on, because next week's video, we are going to be doing some Christmas DIYs from my home, and I'm going to be showing y'all some of my beautiful Christmas decorations. Bye, guys.